Oh, welcome back to Houston Life. It's Hispanic Heritage Month, and one local organization brings music, movement, and joy to parks, theaters, and neighborhoods all over the city.
Yeah, Rivera is the founder of Texas Salsa Congress, and she joins us now with salsa dancer Michael Whitmore with a look at how dance is really helping shape Houston's cultural future. Also, they're going to teach us a couple moves. But before we get into that, Ruby, this is something you have been passionate about for many years now. Can you break it down what exactly Texas Congress Salsa does?
Yes, we are an organization, an arts organization, and although we originally began with a one-time milestone event, we've evolved into being a creative placemaking organization. So our mission is to do as many free events and bring to salsa to as many zip codes across Houston.
Love that.
And when it comes to the way in which your organization is able to help different abilities for Hispanic communities in Houston, how is it in any way uplifting communities here?
A big part of that right now, we're big advocates of music and dance is a huge part of bringing intergenerational families together. So it brings joy, it brings healing, and it's just a good time. So one of the biggest things for us is being able to create those spaces all over Houston.
Absolutely. And you know what? A key word for this, and a key word for me always when we're telling people about something, is free, because not everyone has access or the means to attend, paid for dancing lessons. But Texas Salsa Congress, this is a place where you can go and people are encouraged not just to learn salsa, but all kinds of forms. Would you agree?
Yes. This past summer, we did something with the Downtown Managers District. We're in the middle of downtown. We taught salsa, merengue, we taught bachata. And the reason why we're free, and I have to make sure that we talk about this, we either partner with organizations and businesses that have invested in us, and then also BAMF, which is the BIPOC Arts Network and Fund. Through their funding, they've also been able, they're a huge reason why we're able to do this for free.
That's amazing.
Can you tell me a little bit more about how BAMF has helped in the ecosystem of what you guys are doing?
Yes, so BAMF, we're going to call them BAMF, but they're the BIPOC Arts Network and Fund. They were originally created in 2021, and not only do they create resources through funding, through organizations and art organizations and artists of color in Houston, but they create cohorts, mentorships, and they really help build capacity for the Texas Salsa Congress and across the landscape of Houston.
Speaking of Houston's landscape, we always know that Houston is a very diverse place, but specifically Hispanic communities. I mean, this is a community that is a large part of the diversity here. How does the Congress interweave in that? How does that ecosystem work?
I'm so glad you bring that up, because I'm half Puerto Rican, half Guatemalan, and Michael is not even Latin. And I bring that up because when we go to spaces like this, you'll find that we're not a monolithic group, right? So you can go in there and there's Cubans, Puerto Ricans, all walks of life. And what's really important is that embracing all those different elements of music. So one part of our programming is that. So we end up hiring a lot of artists, a lot of musicians, a lot of dancers that reflect the different cultures within the Hispanic community.
Yeah, and I don't want to interrupt your question, Nick, but I got to know, Michael, as someone coming in, how did you decide to come in and be a part of the group and fit in and enjoy this?
Well, again, not growing up with Hispanic culture, I just have a lot of Latino friends that I gathered, and a couple of ladies kind of taught me the basic steps. It's been about 30 years ago, and I just kept on going. And so I just enjoy the culture, the warmth of the culture. That's really what keeps me going. The music is great, of course, exciting music, but the warmth of the people, that's what's kept me going.
Absolutely.
So you got into it the rest of the reason why a lot of us did. You wanted to make sure that you were smooth on the dance floor.
I do my best.
Okay. All right.
Well, Nick was telling us in the break that his fiance says, no, we will be doing some dancing.
Yes, she is from a small town on the outside or the left side of Puerto Rico, Aguada. And so she told me, she's like, if we're going to be together, you need to have some rhythm. Okay? And so me being Greek, her being Puerto Rican, it meshes. It meshes with different dancing and stuff. So
Couples that dance together, stay together.
That's right. And Ruby, how does it feel? Because this is something that you have been doing now for quite some time, and it's something that you have grown. So as the organization gets more looks and you're teaching more and more groups, all ages, all kinds of people, how does that make you feel?
I could weep. Mainly because when we first started, we were grassroots. So I remember it was way before social media. We were doing flyers. We would go to nightclubs, and I would interject myself and say, hey, is there a way that we could teach salsa here? To see how much that's grown and been embraced by the city of Houston and by companies and individual organizations that say we want to make space. We want to make sure that not only are we investing in having your music, but we're investing in making opportunities for you to have intergenerational events. So what I love about that is that you'll see our events, you'll have grandparents in the corner, their moms, tias, aunts, uncles, and then their kids.
I love it.
And so we really, really, really appreciate the growth and how much we've been embraced by Houston.
Okay, we've been too stiff this whole segment. Nick, why don't you
Let's
go over
make
there,
it
stand
happen.
over there by
Okay.
Michael.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be here by Ruby, and
Yes.
let's do
All
a
right.
little quick lesson.
All right.
Everyone, go ahead.
So we're gonna do what's called the basic steps. So you're gonna mirror Michael and you're gonna mirror me.
You got it.
We're just gonna do, and it's gonna be good for you today when
Yeah.
you go
Crank
home.
it up in the studio if you
Yeah.
can, guys.
So we're gonna start with our back leg right.
Okay.
So we're gonna, and they're gonna start with the right. And then we just,
Okay.
it's opposite. We step forward, and then we all should meet in the middle.
Okay.
And then now we're gonna go left, and then we're gonna lean back, and then back in the middle.
Okay.
So let's just try that. We're gonna count it.
Beginning.
We're gonna go 1, 2 together, 5, 6 together, and 1, 2, 3. Now this is where we can start adding a little bit of our arms.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah.
We can shimmy our shoulders.
Shimmy in.
There we go. You got
Play
it.
with our hair.
Ooh.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Play with my hair.
And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and everybody step. You ready for one more?
One more. Go ahead.
Now we're gonna do, at some point you can't do that the whole song.
Right.
So we gotta do that. We're gonna go side to side. We're gonna start with our right. Same thing, back in, bring together.
Okay.
Out left,
Okay.
together, again. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, back to basic and 1,
Ooh,
2,
you
3,
switch it up.
5, 6, 7.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and you're ready for some music.
I love it. Ruby Rivera and Michael Whitmire. We're going to put the information on our
job.
website,
Yes.
HoustonLife.tv.
Thank you.
Let's not stop dancing, guys.
No.
Let's keep it
Yes.
going,
Let's
okay?
go.